Hi, today we're going to do my series on chargers, free ones and also paid ones. And today we're going to look at PodPoint. And PodPoint have a few chargers. This is the 50 kilowatt, which has our particular CCS on there, so we can charge our Teslas very easily, but it's only 50 kilowatts. And you know, with a Tesla, it can go up to 250 kilowatts, making it very quick to charge. And we're going to look at all of this, so stay tuned. With this video you're going to find out how you do it, where you get it from, and where you can look for them, and we're going to look at it right now.
Mal's back talking Tesla. To see the enhancements made to my Tesla and how to update yours, please subscribe to the channel, and you can message me with suggestions or for help.
This is a 50 kilowatt charger, so hopefully it'll be fast. I want to see how much it is. So if you think about it, it's 26p per kilowatt, so that will be 50 kilowatts will be, to get maximum for an hour, you'll get £13 if you use that charge, and that should give you probably about 200 miles, but we'll see. We're going to see how quick that will be. So let's plug it in and see what we go. Remember, you go to the app, and we're going to go to the app now, so you're going to see what you need to do to get it working. Right, so once you've opened the app, you've got 1, 2 and 3. 2 is the CCS point. You push that, it then will activate the charge, and the charge is now activated. You get in the car and away you go. It will then give you 200 miles if you leave it running for an hour. We're not going to do this obviously because we're running a test here to actually just show you it works, and we're going to move on. And remember, we are going to look at now the maths, how we work out what you get per kilowatt and how much you expect to get per mile. And it's done like this. And if you've been with me so far, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. That would be great. So it's going blue. We're waiting for it to go green. It's gone green. And if we go to the car now, it will tell us that 40 minutes to charge to get to a full charge of 90%. So at 41 kilowatts, it will be about 10.66, because it's 41 times 0.26 is 10.66. So it's £10.66 is what it's going to cost you for an hour, but it's saying 40 minutes. So that's not an hour, is it? So that's, we would have to work that out, the charges it's going to be. So now you know how they work. Right, let's move on to another one now. Okay, we're now off to Tesco's. Come down here. And here's the charge points. Now they're all full at the moment, so the only one that is free is the little ones. So let's have a look at that. Us Tesla owners can't get a look in at the moment. All we can use is the little cheaper ones, the 3 kilowatts. So I'm going to put it on the 3 kilowatt for the moment, and we'll just have a look at this and see how easy it is to charge it. And you see on here, it's got the name, Peter Allen. It's got the plug-in cable, and then select the PodPoint in the app and then confirm charge. And look, if you don't know where to go, you go to openpodpoint.com. Now what's interesting, see, look, it says charge will stop if you do not confirm within 15 minutes. So you'll get 15-minute charge, which won't give you many miles, but it'll give you some. But let's go on the app and see what we get, how we do this. Okay, so it says Peter Allen, so you type Peter Allen in, and then it'll take you to the actual appliance. It will give you an A and B choice. It is obviously one of those. You prick the one that says on the door which one it is. Once you do that, it will say confirm charge, and then you're ready to go. And as you see, it's confirmed and it's now charging. And if we look at the screen, it's going to take 8 hours and give us 14 miles an hour, or 13 in fact, 13 miles an hour, 14. But it's free. So the good thing is the 13 kilowatt and 7 kilowatts are free. And as this one will take about 15 hours to charge up, if you really wanted to fill it from flat, you wouldn't be here 15 hours. I think the maximum you can stay here is about 3 hours. So you'd really want to move it to a faster charger, which would be, let me get rid of all these wires, they're dangerous. You'd really want to get it on this charger. And look, in big letters, it's free. And that will give you 28 miles on 7 kilowatts. So it's still not that powerful. It makes it harder. And to disconnect it, all you needed to do was to just press the charger and let the Tesla switch it off. But here we're going to go into this now. So what you do is you look on the plate name and it says Jude Verne. You type that in. As it does that, it takes you on to where the chargers are. It will tell you A or B port. A is free, so we're going to pick A port, and then you press OK. It says confirm charge, and that means it will then stay for 3 hours if it so wishes. If you just left it, you get 15-minute charge on this. If we look at what is charging before we actually confirm it, so we go to the screen. Okay, on the screen it shows us 3 hours 50 minutes. The actual charge they're giving us is 7 kilowatts. So if you look at the percentage, it's in kilowatts, and we turn it to the miles, and now you can see 26 miles an hour. If we do the maths, so if you think about 7 times 0.26, that will give you the amount of time that it's going to be. It works out about every hour, so it's £1.82 an hour, which will give you £5.46. Well, thanks to Brian, he's told me a couple of tips to do. Firstly, that they are thinking now of putting the units covered, because the Tesla actually detected that water, when it was really raining, and it shut down the charge because it detected there could be a leakage of electricity, and therefore it was safe, and it shut down the charge. So when I spoke to Brian of Pod Point in London area, he said basically what it is that that they will be putting covered in eventually. And also he tells me a great tip: put on your account, once you set up Pod Point, put into the account about £20 or whatever you can spare, but 20 or 40 pounds or something like that. Then you will be able to get the charge. And if you get to an area and you want to top up and you're in a bad signal area and you can't get your money to go across, you might not be able to charge because you haven't got the charge on your system. Whereas if it's built in on the app, because you've already topped up anyway, it will just allow you to charge it, and then you're as happy as Larry, whoever Larry is, and you'll be done. So that in itself is a great tip for you. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Look forward to my next one in the series on chargers around the area, and until then, I'll be seeing you.
Thanks for watching, and do tell us in the comments section that you've subscribed, and we can then contact you if you're the winner when the prize is drawn.
Quack, quack. Oops.